99.9 something% of kids operate at a genius level for the first almost 18 months of life. Think of the things that a kid has to learn. You know, this hand is my hand. I mean, on and on and on. Language skills, movement, eye-hand coordination to be able to get up and get mobile and begin to use language. All of this is programmed and entered into, and it takes all of the genius mind to do this at such a rapid rate. We don't have a learning curve that steep for the rest of our lives. Why? That was the question. If we have those capabilities and those capacities, and they discovered that 99.9% of all kids operate that way from birth to about 18 months. Then they researched and they found that at 5 years old, only about 20% of us operate at a genius level. And by the time we're 20, only 2% of us are still calling upon our full powers to create, to experience, to express our life. What happens to us? And after lots of research, they came to realize that it is the learned voice of internal judgment that cuts us off from our natural capacities. We learn to doubt ourselves. We learn to look in other people's eyes for approval and opinion. We learn to wonder about what if we really should or shouldn't do what we'd really love to do. Every one of us has learned the learned voice of internal judgment. But guess what? Once you know that you have it, you can begin to be aware of it. And as you become aware of it, you can recognize that voice for what it is. And you say, thank you for sharing that judgment. But you learn to establish a sense of yourself that can notice the judgment and say yes or no to it.